Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another stream. We're currently sitting at Las Vegas McCarran Airport here, as you can see. And there's supposed to be some new scenery, but I don't see it. Oh, maybe. They're supposed to have enhanced the scenery here, this new update in X-Plane. Well, it looks like it's still the same to me. The mountains are beautiful there. That's ortho scenery. Today we're going to be conducting a flight as the Boeing 737-200 Classic. Southwest 5175, and we're going to be going down to Los Angeles today, going back, and it's about 258 nautical miles. Estimated flight time's about 45 minutes. We'll be cruising at about flight level 280 and about a 435 knots of ground speed or so, and about 450 knots of true airspeed and 290 knots of calibrated airspeed. So all this relevant stuff for you, but it should be fun. There is a lot less legacy arrivals in LAX, so we had to use the Cebu-2 arrival because the River 3 doesn't exist anymore out of LAX, so we had to change our transition to 29 Palms in order to fly the Cebu-2 arrival. So, but that's okay. Never done the Cebu-2 before, so it would be fun, or it will be fun. And we'll expect runway 24 right, and the weather is it's pretty good at LAX. It's, you know, the usual out here, 5 statute miles and haze, and, you know, visibility is kind of low, so we'll expect the ILS 24 right. That's what we're going to expect. So, or if not, we'll get 25 left if for any reason we can't do 24 right. So we got both charts anyway, and that's basically it. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're back in the cockpit here. This is a very, very beautiful airplane. I just like the way it flies, and very little automation to speak of. So it's kind of nice. So we'll just make sure that the position light is on. So make sure that it is on before we start up the airplane. And let's go ahead and flip the power switch, the DC power switch there. There it is. And we'll make sure that we do have the position light on. We'll go ahead and start the APU. APU on and start. Press and hold it for a couple seconds, and we'll wait for the APU to start up. And that's the APU starting up. Wow, it's loud. Old APUs are loud. Okay, so I guess I changed my field of view here. Everything seems to be zoomed out. Let me go back into my settings and see what I did here. Graphics, field of view. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit better. It just seems like everything is just so zoomed out. Okay, we'll wait for the APU to come online. EGT is increasing still. Make sure it just doesn't redline or anything like that. And then it looks like we're getting power out of it, 120 volts, 400 hertz. We can go ahead and switch to the APU generator and start charging the battery. We don't want to kill the battery, so. And while we're at it, we'll get the yaw dampeners on. We'll go right to left, or left to right. And we'll get the left aft fuel pump on for the APU. Compass is slaved. Instrument transfer switches. Crossfeed valve will test. In transit and closed. And fuel heat can stay off because it's really hot already. We don't need that. And APU is online. Galley power comes on, so we can get the flight attendants to start making us some tea or coffee, whatever floats your boat. And of course we got the standby power switch closed, and the engine drives are disconnected, and the low oil pressure lights are illuminated. And then the gen drive temperature should be 0 because the engines aren't running. And ground power we're not using. We're currently running off the APU generator buses. APU is online and stable EGT there. And panel lighting was set here. Arm the emergency exit lights. normal equipment cooling. No smoking signs. And wipers parked. Window heats come on. Pitot heats stay off for now. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Engine hydraulic pumps on. Electric hydraulic pumps off for the time being. And cabin pressurization is reading 0, 0, and yeah, the cabin's not climbing. Compass is slaved on the first officer side. And then, of course, the temperature, cabin temperature, we're just going to keep normal. Gasifer fan will come on so we can circulate the air. Or the gasifer fans are the little things on top of everybody's seat. Never mind, that's the recirculation fans, which don't exist on the older 737s, I guess. There's no recirculation fans switch here, like on the NG. And duct pressure, well, we've been running the APU for about a minute now, so we get the APU bleeds on. We can see the duct pressure is about 60 psi. Open the isolation valve, get the packs on, and duct pressure is going to drop. And engine bleeds are on. We'll go ahead and set flight level 280 here. And the landing altitude is 128 feet at LAX, so 130 feet there. Cabin altitude will stay at 6,000. And that's it for the overhead panel. While we're at it here, at this point we can go ahead and set our nav instruments. Since we don't have an FMC, this is what we would be doing in this case. So let's go ahead and do that, because that'd be the McCarran 5 departure. And if we'll expect runway 26 right for departure. If we do, we're going to fly heading 259er, so we're going to mark 259 there in the heading bug. .259er's bugged, and 3 DME from Las Vegas VOR. We're going to turn to a heading of 190, and once Las Vegas is 116.9er. Yeah. Let's go ahead and set 116.9er, and we'll set that VOR 1. And then we'll set VOR 2 to 29, actually to Goffs, or Boulder City, because we're probably going to intercept the 213 radial coming out of Boulder City. So let's go ahead and put Boulder City in VOR 2, 116.7. 116.7 is set, and then we're going to go ahead and put Goffs in VOR 1 standby, which is going to be 114.4. And then 29 Palms standby for VOR 2, 114.2. I can set 114.2. There it is. So all of our nav instruments are set. Transponder TARA, TA altitude reporting. So we're on altitude reporting here since ASDEX is in use at McCarran. The airport surface detection, the surveillance, yeah, all that stuff. So that's already on. Transponder's on, not TA or RA, of course, or else TCAS advisories would be going off for pilots that are approaching the airport, so we'll make sure that that's just on. And then the trim is 0, aileron and rudder trim. And then we get all the lighting where we want it to be. So, let's see, we're going to transmit on VHF 1. Because that's the only one that works. And VHF 1 is set. And then let's go ahead and set the con panel while we're at it. So clearance delivery is going to be 118.0. And we'll go ahead and set 118.0 on this side, since we're going to be flying on the captain's side today. And ground is going to be 121.1. There it is. And I've got the bed allergies. I need to get a napkin. Allergies have been killing me the last few days. Alright, and then let's go ahead and connect to the Pilotedge client and see what the volume is going to be like. We'll set the volume on the radios. Call sign is SW85175. We're at 737-200. And the airline is southwest. And let's connect.
With the weather requesting Alpha clearance to bracket field, please.
2 Kilo Papa, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation.
That's what I like about this airplane. You can actually set the volume of the radios. And you can't do it in other airplanes.
Airport 231 Charlie, limited clearance, clear to Bracket Airport on departure flighting 310, radar vectors Oceanside as filed, maintain 3,000. Expect 6,000, that's departure. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 5273.
Alright, so comm panel, radio panel set.
Clear to Bracket
And let's
Airport
go ahead
after
and
departure
get our
heading
V-speeds here.
310, radar vectors Oceanside
So
as
take off.
5, time to 3, expect 6 and 10,
Oh, you know what? What we didn't do is
5273. November
weight balance.
4231
Let's go
Charlie.
ahead and do the weight balance first here.
Airport 231 Charlie, reback correct.
The only way we can do that is get all the doors open. Open, 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 open. Oh, that's okay. We're still loading passengers anyway. But we are expecting a zero fuel weight of 88,000 pounds. So, there it is, all the doors, everything. Alright, it says it's still opening that. Let's go ahead and set the payload. Fuel and, or, yeah.
Runway ground, November 8, 916, Hotel,
Said
E-Transit
88,000
parking,
pounds.
ready to taxi.
Range under 6 Yankee Hotel, John Wayne, ground runway 20 left, taxi Alpha Hotel, Charlie Kilo.
85.
Runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Hotel, Charlie Kilo, November 6 Yankee Hotel.
87,971. That's close enough.
Alright, John Wayne ground, this is 265 Papa Mike, and we're holding short of 20 left, waiting to cross.
Distribute the weight here.
Papa Mike, you won't be crossing, that's your runway, contact tower.
We won't be crossing this runway. Alright, so we
Alright,
are
contact tower, sorry.
within mean aerodynamic chord, so we're within the envelope.
And
Let's go ahead and
delivery,
set the
November
fuel, which is
196 Delta Alpha.
15,100 pounds.
Copy information, runway, request
So
how you fire
about
clear to
7,600
Camarillo.
pounds on each side. 75-65 is fine. We got plenty of fuel for this trip.
196 Delta Alpha, John Wayne clearance, stand by.
There we go.
That's
We're
the 9
burning
Delta
off the
Quebec
left side,
fighting
so-
100 John Victor 23.
So we're currently at 103,033 pounds. That's what I was trying to say there. And it says our optimal altitude is flight level 330. That is not the case. Flight level 280 that we're going to be doing today.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 632 Charlie Papa is clear of the runway at Alpha 6.
Alright, so we're going to close all the doors.
Air 2 Charlie Papa, taxi parking via Alpha, have a good one.
Taxi via
Air
Alpha
stairs
2
are
Charlie
tracking,
Papa.
all that good stuff. Everything is going back in. There's the air stairs. We've loaded all of our passengers. Alright, so now we can go ahead and do the V-speeds. So flaps 5 takeoff, we'll just note V1, VR, V2, V1's 133, 134, 139. 133, 134, 139. Let's go ahead and write it down. So 133, 134, 139. And the trim is going to be 6.1 units, so we're going to go ahead and set takeoff trim here. Wrong key. 6.1 units. Alright, there's about 6.1. And EPR is going to be 2.02.
In the ground,
Takeoff
calling
EPR.
November 4231 Charlie at the South GA parking with the weather ready for taxi.
Alright.
Airport 2,
basically it. Let's go
31
ahead and
Charlie,
get
see
the
you at
ATIS
South
now.
GA.
Yes, sir, South GA parking.
And hold short instructions.
Negative, I'm
All VFR
North
departures,
GA parking, sorry about
contact clearance delivery with your
Charlie,
aircraft
Bravo,
type,
27
initial
taxi
heading, and
Charlie.
requested cruise altitude.
27 via Charlie.
Operate
431
transponder
Charlie.
with mode C on all taxiways
196
and
Delta Alpha,
runways.
clear to Camarillo Airport.
Advise on initial
On departure
contact you have
flighting
Quebec.
210.
McCarran International
Radar vector
Airport
Seal Beach,
information
then
Quebec.
asphalt. Maintain 2,000,
1656C.
expect 4,000,
Wind
1
variable at
departure.
5.
Departure
Visibility
frequency
10.
128.1.
15,000 scattered.
Squawk
20,000
3013.
scattered. Temperature 39er.
Put in
Check
November
density
196
altitude.
Delta Alpha, clear to Camarillo.
2.8.
Heading
Altimeter
210,
29906.
Seal Beach, then file.
Visual
Climb
approach
tank
runway
2000,
1 left, 1
4,000.
right, in use.
Expecting 5 minutes after
Departing
departure.
runway 8 left.
Frequency 128.1
Read
is
back
called
all runway assignments
3013.
and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude.
Yep.
I advise initial contact. You have information. Quebec.
Alright, John Wayne Tower, 265 Papa Mike's with you, holding short 20 left.
265 Papa Mike, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Starting 8 left. But let's go ahead
Clear
and
for takeoff, 265 Papa.
let's go ahead and lower the volume here.
Other aircraft second.
There it is. So we're going to request 26 right anyway and see what we get. But if not, we'll just take 8 left. 8 left's it's an easier departure. You just basically straight out and you're going to get vectors.
Mr. Ground, 210, Kilo Papa flighting 350, maintain VFR at 2,500.
Okay, and that's basically it. We'll go ahead and call it clearance delivery at this point. Let's go ahead and do that.
Anderson Ground, Secure 210, Hotel Mike, like to pick up the clearance to Palm Springs, please.
Wait till he gives the guy his clearance and then we'll call it up.
210 Hotel Mike, Henderson Ground. It's clear to Palm Springs Airport on departure. Flight heading 180. Radar vector is Creso, asphalt.
Creso.
And maintain 5,000. Expect 12,000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.4, squawk 6105. Clear to Palm Springs, we are 180 heading, radar vector is Creso, then asphalt, climb maintain 5,012 and 10, departure 18.4, squawk 61050. Here's your Hotel Mike, be back correct? That's the 5 Papa Mike, contact departure.
Las Vegas.
Contacting departure.
Las Vegas Coast Delivery, good morning. Southwest 5175 IFR to Los Angeles, and we have Quebec.
Our 2 Kilo Papa flighting 360, clear to Bravo airspace, contact SoCal approach 124.9er.
Try to get a word in edgewise, but you know it's.
Confirm 360.
John Wayne or Southern California departure. This is Cessna 265 Papa Mike with you at 1,200 feet.
So 265 Papa Mike,
We
SoCal
forgot to set
departure,
our
radar
altimeters. Let's
contact.
go ahead and set that.
Say request.
There he goes, 2996.
I need vectors to Torrance, 29 right, ILS.
Air 5 Papa Mike, roger, passing 1,500. Fly heading 270, vector ILS, runway 29 right approach.
Busy today too.
Alright,
Everybody's
270
flying.
heading for 265 Papa Mike.
Southwest 5175, Las Vegas clearance. Clear to Los Angeles Airport, McCarran 5 departure, 29 Palms transition, asphalt, climb via SID, squawk 5367.
Clear to Los Angeles International, McCarran flight departure, 29 Palms transition, sorry. That is filed. Climb via SID, squawk 5367, Southwest 5175. I don't know why I couldn't think of
5175, Rebecca.
couldn't think of the VOR, or the, yeah, the VOR.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 2 Charlie Papa, just requesting Cat 4 status.
You had a brain fart there. 5367, let's go ahead and put that in the transponder.
299, stand by.
Climb via SID, as filed.
2 Kilo, there are 2 Charlie Papa, you said that was for Cat 4?
Affirmative, 2
There it is,
Papa.
5367 in the
There are
box.
2 Charlie Papa that's passed for Cat 4.
And we have
Thank you.
Quebec.
Have a good day, Charlie Papa.
Climb via
212
SID.
Kilo Papa, SoCal
Top
approach, LA
altitude on the
altimeter
SID
29905, advise you we have
is
at the Los Angeles Airport in
7,000
sight.
feet. So let's go ahead and put 7,000 feet into the autopilot thingy here. Even though we're going to be hand flying her.
Or
Oh, we're gonna go ahead and put that
64299,
in.
go ahead.
7,000 set, 259 on the course for now. And yeah, that's basically it. So. All right, so pre-flight oxygen, tested navigation,
That's 299, the easy answer is when you're under radar service, just stay on the frequency you're on. You're on, change on your own. If ATC needs you to change, we'll give you a new frequency.
Emergency exit lights are armed, window heat, pressure station flying instruments, no GPS, parking brakes set, engine start levers are cut off.
Yeah, you don't need a clearance to enter MOAs ever. You'll be remaining here with this frequency, and then when you get to the airport inside, I'll cut you loose. Advise when you have it.
And pre-flight checklist is complete. And before start is going to be the next one. But we'll go ahead and do that with the pushback. We're going to go ahead and push back. And
Limerick Tower, morning November
let's go ahead and switch to
4231
ground and see if
Charlie
we can request
is
26 right.
holding short, runway 27 ready for takeoff.
4231 Charlie, limit tower runway 27.
So we got ground in. Let's go ahead and get tower 119er.
Clear for takeoff 277 Charlie.
119er.
Runway tower, November 896, Yankee Hotel, holding short, runway 20 left at Kilo, ready for IFR departure.
Runway 96 Yankee Hotel, Runway tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 left, clear for takeoff, November 6 Yankee Hotel.
And Las Vegas ground, is there any way that we can get runway 26 right for departure for Southwest 5175?
Southwest 5175, runway 26 right in use.
Affirmative, thank you. I guess it is in use.
Innocent ground, secure on 0 Hotel Mike, West Ram, taxi with number.
It says 8 left,
Southwest
so...
5175, I see what you're saying. No, you're right, it is, should be the 8s, but yeah, you can give you 26.
Appreciate that, Southwest 5175. Okay, so yeah, he'll give me...
Alright, two other people. I did with a guy at Henderson, who was the other one?
Alright, so let's go ahead and push back. Better push back.
210 Hotel Mike Henderson ground, runway...
We are at the Charlie gate.
7 right, taxi via
Let's go ahead and...
Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel,
we want to
17
push
right,
back
0
right. Right there. Right on the...
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
I am ready. Let's go ahead and start.
212 Kilo Papa. Roger, on your present heading.
Ground to
Correction, you can
cockpit.
fly heading 340 and enter a, on that heading, enter a left base, runway 25 left.
There he is. Wow, you're so quick, man. So, welcome everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. I sure am. This is going to be a fun flight. We'll see how badly we can screw it up. All these ground vehicles want to drive right behind you when you want to push back. What's up with that?
6 Yankee Hotel, contact departure.
Alright,
Forward
anyway,
departure,
so before we
6
start
Yankee
checklist, let's go ahead and get that started. Get all the fuel pumps on.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
5 Mike, go ahead.
And passenger signs are on. Windows set MCP set. Well, there's no MC. Well, actually, there is an MCP, but it's primitive. There's no
That's
auto
affirmative.
throttle. So V1 is 133, 134,
134,
139, 6.1 units of trim already
Windshield
set.
strap
Briefing's
and adapter in
complete.
position.
Not quite,
Release
but we
parking
can go ahead
brake
and do it
when
now.
ready
80
to
knots,
start
we'll do a
pushback.
cross-check of speeds. Below
That's
V1,
299
engine
airport,
failure,
total
fire,
box, 6
tire
miles.
blows out, anything happens, whatever. We will abort. V1 and above, we're going to continue. We'll climb at V2 plus 10, which is going to be 139, so 149.
299, registered terminus, Quality exchange crew, landing. See ya.
1,000 feet, and then we'll bring the nose down, accelerate, we'll come back around and land. We'll climb the minimum safe altitude around here, which we'll get here in a second. We'll figure out what that is. And that's basically it. I'm the pilot flying and the pilot monitoring. There's no NOTAMs or TFR. Well, all NOTAMs are reviewed, no TFR to speak of.
Vector November 421 Charlie, may we switch departure?
That's it.
31 Charlie, contact
That's my
departure.
briefing.
Departure 31 Charlie.
Alright, well, I've got the parking brake
3
set,
miles from
so...
Drifty, maintain 2,000 to establish localizer, cleared out, that's runway 29 right approach.
The parking brake's supposed to be set, so I don't know what he's doing.
Cessna 9 Delta Quebec, contact SoCal approach, 119.6.
Any day now. Alright, I'll just...
4231 Charlie, SoCal departure, ready to
I guess
contact.
the
Think you
parking
missed your
brake's supposed to
altitude,
be
it was
off.
supposed to be 2. That's fine. Climb maintain 6,000.
There we go. Just don't get crushed, buddy. You're real close to that nose wheel. Wouldn't want that to happen to you.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
And you may stuff in. Oh, yeah. You don't give me permission, man.
Piper 806
Whoa,
Hotel,
what is he
SoCal
doing?
departure, ready to contact. Flighting 270, join San Monica 125, radio, climb maintain 4,000.
Seemed like he was like weaving back and forth. Alright, there we go. He's going to push me back where I told him to push me back, so that's good. Alright, so briefing's complete, flight deck door, hydraulic panel, and we can clear start, so let's go ahead and
2996,
get the
budget, weather
electric
approach request.
request on, we'll get the pitot static heats on, and make sure no orange except for what we know is going to be orange until the engines start. And we're going to go ahead and get the packs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the packs off now,
Vector,
let's
we're going
approach.
to start it now. And then we'll get them back on shortly. So So duct pressure's back, and then we're going to check generators once we get the engine started, make sure the engine generators are online. And the anti-collision light's going to come on as well.
But it's November 196 Delta Alpha at West Rim.
Let's go ahead and start engine 2 first, since we've been burning off the left
And
wing
it's 196 Delta Alpha, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right, taxi to Bravo Kilo. Bravo Kilo, 20 right,
2 to ground, start
and
valve
confirmation
open.
runway 196 Delta Alpha.
Looking for M2 rotation. There it is. M2 rotation. About 20%. We'll introduce fuel. Oil pressure increasing as well.
Houston Tower, Centurion 210, Hotel Mike, short 17 right, ready to go.
210 Hotel Mike, Henderson
Right,
Tower, runway
20%.
17 right, clear for takeoff, wind 340 at 2.
Clear takeoff 13.
There it is. Oil temperature, oil pressure, coming up, fuel flow. Perfect, perfect. Oil quantity's good. You can check that, but
2 Kilo Papa, contact LA Tower, 120.905, David.
and we have a stable engine start. Let's go ahead and start engine 1. Join the ground, start valve open.
Vector 1 Charlie, clear direct ocean side.
7, 1 rotation, oil pressure.
Air 5, Papa Mike, stay again, I'll block you.
M2 increasing, along with M1. There's 20%.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
There we go. Alright, we're just going to keep our feet on the brakes. Oil pressure increasing still, oil temperature. And that started cut off.
LA Tower, November 216 Kilo Papa, final, runway 25 left.
Alright, perfect.
212 Kilo Papa, LA Tower, wind, wind 150 at 4, runway 25 left, come on.
Online. And let's
2
go ahead and
left,
switch
clear
to
line, 2 Kilo Papa.
engine-driven generators, and we can get
0
the
Hotel
APU
Mike,
off.
contact departure.
The APU
0 Hotel Mike, go to
Park
park.
can come off. Packs can come back on. Light station valve can go to auto. APU can come off.
San Luis Tower,
Taxi lights.
Foxtrot, ready to taxi with Mike,
And the strobe will come on. Landing lights come on.
departure
Entering
to
the runway.
southeast.
Overhead
210
panel
Hotel
is
Mike,
set.
Las Vegas departure, ready to contact, climb, maintain
And set.
10,000.
Flaps 5. Flaps 5 is set. And there's no rejected
Whiskey Fox,
takeoff on the
again.
auto brake for this airplane, so no auto brake RTO
Ready
here.
to taxi with Mike, departure to the
Flight control
southeast.
check.
We're over at Alpha and Hotel.
Okay, left aileron.
What's the call sign out with the
Right
aileron block?
Back to left.
286 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Right rudder, or left rudder.
286 Whiskey
correction,
Foxtrot,
and then
San Luis
right
ground,
rudder.
runway 29er, taxi via Alpha.
Flight control
Runway
screen,
29,
correct.
taxi
Trim
via
is set.
Alpha.
Pitot heat, anti-ice hydraulic panel, isolation valve, jet switches, low ignition, pressurization. Auto throttle doesn't exist. And recalls checked. Let's go ahead and check the recall. Yep. Auto brakes doesn't, RTO doesn't exist. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment is removed. Let's go ahead and start the taxi here. Okay, so let's see here. We're at the Charlie gates. Let's go ahead and get the departure back here. We don't need the airport diagram. I'm
Altimeter
well familiar with
2996,
this airport now.
wind 090 at 8. Ceiling 700 broken.
Oh no, I guess ground equipment's not cleared.
Papa, contact tower 133.07.
Stop pushback. He didn't give me the hand signal to remove his target.
3307. Delta 0 Hotel Mike, clear at Crescent.
Disconnecting tow.
Oh,
Stand
yeah,
by.
I forgot I got it. Put the parking brake back on. I was trying to move and he was still attached. I didn't see him. I thought I just wasn't listening to what he was saying. See, that's what happens when you're all by yourself. All right, there we go. Hand signals. Mr. Tug Driver.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Hand signal on the left. Alright, there you go. Get out of the way, man. Come on. Move. Alright. Parking brake removed. Takes a lot of thrust to get this thing moving. I have no idea why.
Yankee Hotel, contact SoCal approach 134.9.
Yeah, this thing is still loud.
Tower, Winners November 196 Delta Alpha, hold short right, 20 right.
Alright, we're at Charlie 5.
There's a 196 Delta Alpha, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for
There's the
takeoff.
tower, they can see us, so.
Right, 20 right and Kilo, clear takeoff. 196 Delta Alpha.
Las Vegas ground, good morning, numbers, Southwest 5175 is at Charlie, gates at Charlie 5, we're ready for taxi, we have Quebec.
Southwest 6175, Las Vegas ground, standby. Other aircraft taken.
Alright, standing by.
Air 96 Yankee Hotel, SoCal approach LA altimeter 2995.
Okay, so initially we're going to depart, heading 259er, 3 DME from Las Vegas.
Taxi
We're going to make a left turn in
Alpha,
190, radar vectors to Boch, probably. And then from Boch, departing
Cessna 2 Kilo Papa,
335 radio
Alpha,
outbound to Goffs.
Taxi to Ramsey Alpha, to Papa.
Southwest 5175, Las Vegas ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie Bravo.
Runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie Bravo, Southwest 5175. Alright, Charlie Bravo. Let's go ahead and set the taxi here. Come on. You can move. I've literally got like 45% of N1. I don't think it takes that much power to move this airplane, and we're not even that heavy. Once you get the momentum going, though, it should be okay. Alright, so he wants me to go Charlie Bravo. And Bravo's the next taxiway, so. This is Charlie. This is Chowie. We're going to go Bravo. Alright. And our top altitude is 7,000 feet, so. And there is no altitude restrictions except for that, so we should be okay. We're just going to go up to 7,000 until we get anything higher. But at Boch, we got to be at or above 8,200, so. But until then, we're just going to maintain 7,000. That's about center line right there. Yeah, there it is.
For 6 Delta Alpha, contact departure.
I like the yoke sounds.
November 106 Delta Alpha, contact departure.
Alright, so we got ground in. Once we get close to the runway, we're going to go ahead and get tower in, and then we're going to get departure frequency in, 125.9er. Lights, camera, action. EPER's 2.02 today. We're going to set the EPER, we'll note the time, get the strobe lights on, all that good stuff.
SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 4,000. Cessna 0 Hotel Mike, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65. So turn 210 Hotel Mike Los Angeles Center, climb maintain 12,000,
Yeah, a little over
bullhead,
7,000 pounds of
2987.
Yeah, that's about 5, 6, 7, yeah. 7,200 pounds.
6 Delta Alpha, flight
on the
270,
left,
join Santa Monica 125 radio.
300 on the right. To be expected there.
San Luis Tower 286 with
There's the ILS
holding at runway 29 on departure.
being area if there was ILS.
286 with the Foxtrot, San Luis Tower, runway 29, clear for takeoff, left down departure.
Yeah, we're going to go
For
full
takeoff,
length.
left downwind departure 286 with the Foxtrot, runway 29.
It's all the way at the end there. Alright, 26 right at Bravo. Hey, they updated the runway mark. Yeah, it's now 26, not 25.
140 to
That's
maintain
cool.
3,500.
Finally. They had to do it in this last update, I guess. It used to say 25 right. The simulator's own update like real life does, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to tower and set 1259er into standby. Get my track IR to work here. There we go, 1259er. Alright. And that's it. Las Vegas Tower, good morning. Southwest 175, Willing short at 26 right at Bravo, ready for departure. Alright, engine set switches, lights, camera, action.
5175, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff, wind variable at 5.
We have takeoff 26 right, Southwest 175. My wind's variable at 5, so transponder set to TRA, and we'll go ahead and we'll get the landing lights entering the runway and the strobe lights entering the runway. Once we get the airplane moving here. It's like it gets stuck to the ground. And we're not even that heavy. So I don't know what they did to the ground modeling, but it never used to be like this. Alright, left's clear, nobody on final. I should check before entering the runway environment, but we didn't do that, it's okay. And then right is clear, nobody at the end. And lights, camera, action, landing lights. Strobe lights entering the runway. And I think we went a little bit too far here. No, we didn't. Perfect. Alright. Before takeoff, flaps, APU, transponder, cabin crew seated, all that good stuff. Lights, camera, action set. And we'll note the takeoff time. It's about 0535 Zulu.
Angeles, Quebec, fly heading 230.
Go ahead and set takeoff thrust. 2.02 EPR. That's about right. That's as close as I'm going to get with this throttle. Alright, takeoff power set. Wind is variable, 26 right. Airspeed's alive.
Delta Quebec 3
80
miles
knots.
from Escon, maintain 3,500 to establish local altitude, Alice runway 24 approach.
Instruments are all good. V1.
Rotate.
Rotate. And V2. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Okay, positive rate of climb. You're up. Yeah, that's loud. Alright, 259er 3DME from Las Vegas. And then we will turn to a heading of 190. There we go. And the track IR doesn't want to work, so that's fine.
Southwest 5175, contact departure.
Departure, Southwest 5175. Alright, SoCal departure. And track IR now moving forward. Here we go. Las Vegas departure, good morning, Southwest 5175, climbing through 4,200 via the Impaired 5 departure.
Southwest 5175, Las Vegas departure, radar contact, climb tape level 190.
Climbing tape level 190, Southwest 5175. Alright, there's 3 DME, so turn heading 190.
Charlie, contact SoCal approach, 128.1.
And we're clear to flight level 190. Alright, let's go ahead and go flaps 1.
Four 231 Charlie, SoCal approach, Sean Wayne, altimeter 290.
There's 190 on the course. And let's go ahead and continue to retract the flaps. So flaps up. And let's trim her for about 250 knots.
16 gears, flighting 300, vector Burbank Airport, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Flaps are up. So, Morse identification I didn't do because you're not going to hear it. There's a sound issue that you'll just never hear the Morse code, so we're just assuming that all the VORs are working. We're just assuming that we identified Las Vegas. And now we're heading towards Boulder City. So Boulder City VOR, which is going to be 116.7, which is already set. And we want to set the 213 radial. So let's go ahead and set 213. 213 on the first officer side.
I may have misspoke, 134.2.
And tune and identify the Morse there. And there it is, that's the Morse code.
Southwest 135, flighting 160, resume correction. When able to proceed direct Gulfs, resume departure.
Okay, 160, and when able, resume the direct Gulfs, we'll resume the departure, Southwest 175. Right, 160. Go ahead and bug 160.
16 Hotel, SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 299.6.
Alright, we're going to be passing through 10,000 feet here, and we really need to accelerate a bit here because we're only doing 230 knots. So let's lower the nose a bit. And there's 10,000 feet. Outboard lights come on, taxi lights and sensors continuous come on.
16 Hotel, turn 10 degrees left, and expect ILS runway approach.
Alright, when able, he wants me to go to Goffs, so 114.4. Go ahead and set 114.4. And we actually already have it set, so we're going to switch to it. Because we already set our nav instruments in the beginning. As a good pilot. And let's go ahead and set the course to match to... We're going to go through the VOR. We're actually going direct Goffs right now. I forgot how fun flying this airplane was. Okay, almost 280 knots here. Wow, look at this beautiful scenery.
American calling. No flight plan. 6.
Don't you love the sound of those low bypass crank JT8D engines?
Radial Silex said flighting 300. You didn't turn.
Because I do.
10 degrees left. You didn't turn. Somewhere on like standby. Actually, come.
Alright, we'll check pressurization. Cabin's at about a 500 foot per minute climb, but the airplane is at about a 2,500 foot per minute climb. So that's good. And the cabin is pressurizing normally. We got about a 5-pound difference in pressure, delta P. And 280 knots. So we're going to try to pitch for that speed as much as we can.
Okay, we must have had the wrong heading to start with. It was supposed to be 300 heading. You probably went 330 there.
We're 34 miles from Goffs.
Vector to the localizer, because you're too close. So we just turn you around, hook you around. Southwest 5175, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
133.55, Southwest 5175.
Turn 2 on Charlie, clear direct Del Toro, resume on navigation.
Alright, Los Angeles Center. Los Angeles Center, good morning. Southwest 5175, climbing through 17,000, flight level 190.
South City 175, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain level 280.
Climb maintain level 280, Southwest 5175. Alright, 280. Go ahead and set it. We've got about 10,000 feet to go, so. And 28 miles to Goffs. Alright, there's flight level 180. Let's go back to 29902. 29902. And we'll set the first officers to 29902. Transition altitude. And it's really tough to maintain a speed without a level change auto throttle on a jet.
Hotel flighting 260. Bonanza 6 Delta Alpha after Santa Monica flighting 300 vector Camarillo Airport. Tax market via Alpha, and that was that I2?
Beautiful.
Pass for the I2. Good job. Have a good day. First 6 Yankee Hotel flighting 100.
All right, 17 miles from Goffs. Once we get to Goffs, we're going to fly a 185 course. So we're going to turn to a 185, just depending on what the wind is going to do. We'll see. About 5,000 feet to go.
197 Kilo Charlie. Rudder, you are 2 miles from Gunny. Turn left, heading 290. Maintain 2,000 Coast South.
We're going that way.
That's runway 30 approach. The heading is 290. 711 Las Vegas, class clear Phoenix Airport, Cowboy 8 departure, Cowboy transition as followed, climb
Cowboy up.
clock 6207. Yes.
Don't stick your head out the window.
6207.
Alright, so the VR is going to start getting sensitive now because we're getting close to it, so we don't want to chase the needle. Got about 3,000 feet to go.
Are you to the left or the right of localizer? Pretty close to it, I can't tell. Hotel, 7 miles from Buddy, maintain 3,400, so establish slow flights, clear dollars from lane approach.
Okay, 2 from indication, and we're going to do a 185 course.
For 6 Delta Alpha, pick up the weather contact, SoCal approach 134.2.
And cabin is still pressurizing. We're getting into the yellow arc here. We'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Charlie, fighting 310 to join.
All right, 2 from indication. There it is. We go 185.
And 106 Delta Alpha, SoCal approach Burbank, altimeter 2996.
All right, we just passed into 185 radial. So continue to turn. 1,000 feet to go. Let's go ahead and intercept the 185 degree inbound or outbound, direction outbound to Goffs. We just passed over Goffs. All right, and we're about 10 degrees off, so we'll turn 10 degrees. Here comes the needle.
16 Hotel contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
600 feet to go, and our calibrated airspeed today for cruise is 290 knots, Mach 0.74 is what we're looking for. And we'll just go ahead and set the autopilot now.
Hotel Burbank Tower 18, Cuddle Land, we're 140.
And we're looking for Mach 0.74. Alright, so 51 miles from Goffs, we'll identify John 2, and then another 18 miles will be 29 Palms. Once we get to John 2, we're going to go 208 inbound to 29 Palms. So we're going to make sure that we have 29 Palms set in VOR2. VOR2 is 114.2. Go ahead and set 114.2. It is. And we're going to go ahead and set 208. There it is. Alright, there's Mach 0.74.
Send me the CV arrival.
Send me the CV2 arrival, Southwest 75. He's already giving me a descent via. won't be long. I've only been flying for about 20 minutes now. Alright, Mach 0.74. We've got about a 440 knots of ground speed with the temperature that we're at, true airspeed in a wind direction. So, yeah, that's basically it. He's already giving me a descent via. Okay, so we know that at 51 DME we're going to go to a 208 course. We're going to fly. Actually, we're already getting 29 Palms, and if we could hear it to identify it, then we could identify it, but we can't, so. Alright, that's 29 Palms. So faint, I can hear it. It's just really, really faint. It looks like we have a right quartering crosswind because we're holding right of 185 course. We're at about a 1900 course, 5 degrees to the right there.
6 Delta Alpha contact, go approach 122.7.
So 42 miles from 29 Palms, and 29 Palms is our transition to Cebu 2 arrival. So Cebu 2, we're going to cross 29 Palms, and 245 degrees outbound from that. 36 DME will identify Palma. Then another 13 miles at a 249 course. We arrived, and we can get Paradise. We'll have Paradise in the standby. We'll go ahead and get Paradise in the standby. 112.2.
Vector Cambria Airport.
So let's get 112.2 in the standby. Paradise is now in the standby for VOR2.
31 Charlie, Piper 31 Charlie, maintain 5,000, pick up the weather.
And arrived, and then from arrive we'll fly 19er DME to Consul, which we have to be at 17,280 knots. So we basically have to lose 1,000 feet in the next 36 plus 13. That's 49. That's 58 miles plus another 35 miles, which is 58 plus 35, which is another 93 miles. We got to lose 11,000 feet. So about, I would say about 40 miles out, we'll start to descend for a 3-degree glide slope. So we got some clouds.
American 711 on 6, Charlie 26 right, taxi via Charlie Bravo.
That's basically it. That's going to be the Cebu 2 arrival. Then Consul, then from Ingley, 16,000, Peacocks, 14,000, Cadao. At Cadao, we're going to, which is 8 DME from Paradise, we're going to fly a 278 heading to Cebu, which is going to be identified by the 278 inbound from Pomona. And at Cebu, we got to be at 12,000 minimum. And then we'll probably expect the ILS for 24 right, because we're landing at Terminal 1, and we'll request it anyway. If not, we'll do 25 left. We do have the charts, just in case. So, yeah. Okay, so we're 45 miles out from Goffs. Pretty soon here, we're going to turn towards 29 Palms, which is 18 DME. So at 18 DME here, and we're coming up on the Salt Sea.
Aircraft calling off center, say again.
Good day, Delta 2877 with you, flight level 340.
2877 off center.
Okay, here comes the radial, cross radial 208. Let's go ahead and start turning.
10 degrees left, port to airport site to Cambria Airport.
208 now.
1130 and 12 miles. Then maintain 3,400.
Probably going to be a little bit past because of the wind. Okay, the simulator froze up. Please tell me it didn't freeze up. There we go. Okay, there's John 2 and 208 inbound. So we're going to start our descent here pretty soon. Actually, not quite. We still have plenty of time. We don't want to descend too early, and then it's just not efficient. Especially with these turbojet engines. They burn a ton of fuel already, so. Okay. So 13 miles from 29 Palms. And while we're at it, we've already got Paradise in. So Paradise is already set. 112.2. You know what? We're going to set Paradise at VOR1 because we're going to need VOR2. So VOR1 is already set. Paradise. Alright, there we go. We're not going to really see the Salton Sea. Yeah, we will. I think we'll be okay. I want to see the Salton Sea. Yeah, we're still deep in, what is this, Coachella? Something like that. We just passed, or we're going to be passing over 29 Palms soon, so. So far, so good. So the approach has been briefed. And we'll go ahead and, as we start the descent, we're going to, actually we've already got the nav receivers that we need in. Actually, we might need Homeland to identify console. So we will get console at VOR2, or correction, Homeland, 113.4, VOR2. So let's do that, that's perfect, just like that. Alright, so we don't need the McCarran 5 anymore. Let's go ahead and look at the sequence to arrival here on my iPad. And after crossing over thermal, which we are getting close to doing, or thermal 29 Palms, we're gonna, alright, there it is. We just crossed over, so 245. We really got to turn her here. Alright, so we're definitely to the left of course here. Noisy, noisy. Alright, there's Salton Sea there, and there's Palm Springs, San Jacinto there. So we know we're going the right direction. We just have to intercept the 245 outbound from 29 Palms here. Which we have in. We got Paradise already in, so. And 249er. So we're going to go ahead and put 249er here as well. So 13 plus 19, well, let's see here. We want to be about 40 miles out. So we're going to go ahead and start the descent here. Let's see, 13 plus 19 is going to be 33. Plus 7 is going to be 30. 33 plus 7 is going to be 40. So when we are 29 miles from 29 Palms, oh, that's funny. When we're 29 miles from 29 Palms, then we want to start our descent. Actually, we're getting close. So let's see. Let's do the B4 landing checklist since we've intercepted the 245 radial now. Or before land, the descent. Pressurization set, cabin altitude, landing altitude is set, recalls check, auto brake. Let's go ahead and go medium. And we will get our V-speeds here. So V-speeds, landing, well, since we're still high, We're going to burn some fuel off. Flaps 3132 knots for now. These speeds are noted, so 132 plus 5. And approach briefing's complete. We're going to descend via the C-2 arrival. We're going to let them know that we're going to start our descent. And Los Angeles Center, Southwest 5175 is going to begin our descent via the C-2 arrival. Alright, let's go ahead and get the power back to idle here. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 5175. Still with us, or what? Okay. Make sure we're going to maintain 280 knots here in the descent. CV2, 36 DME. Getting nothing. Did I lose my internet connection? Nope. Am I gonna have to go to guard here? Los Angeles Center, Southwest 5175. I'm not getting anything. 13355. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. For 13355. 133.2. Let's try that. We're over 29 palms. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 5175. Oh crap, how did we get disconnected? Oh my god. Oh, we got disconnected. What? Oh, Los Angeles Center, Southwest 5175. Looks like we got disconnected from the client. Anything? Alright, 249 on the course. Which we are.
American 711 radar contact.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 5175, do you read me?
5175, yeah, we just did a restart, you're radar contact.
Okay, copy. Is there an issue on my end or something? Southwest 5175?
No, we just did a server restart. That was something happened there. The server probably lost its internet.
Copy, thank you. Okay, I thought something happened. Alright, so let's go ahead and we want to be at 21 DME. We want to be at 17,000. And we're doing 290 knots, so we got to slow down just a bit. Alright, we're passing through the pass, the Banning Pass here. Banning should be right below us.
Should approach squawk 240.
Where's Banning? That's Banning right there.
Southwest 5175, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
126.35, Southwest 5175.
American 711, do me a favor, refile your flight plan, please.
Los Angeles Center, good morning, Southwest 5175, setting for flight 223 for, or via the C-2 arrival.
Southwest 5175, Los Angeles Center, LA altimeter is 2995.
2995, Southwest 5175. Alright, let's go ahead and get the ATIS.
711, if you do me a favor and resend your flight plan. There we go, that's disregard, I got it now.
Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways.
Advise
on initial contact you have Tango. Los Angeles International Airport information Tango. 1653 Zulu. Wind, 150 at 4.
We don't have a 30 right.
Visibility 5.
There's a 20 right at Long Beach and a 30, correction, a 20 right at
Tango,
John
it
and
just
a
keeps
30
cutting out, I
at
don't
Long
know
Beach.
why. Alright, 150 at 4, visibility 29 at 5, we already got 24 right, 25 left. Alright, we have information Tango, so that's good enough for me. And we're doing 280 knots now. So
Kilo Charlie, squawk 4757.
299.5 and Homeland, we'll get in the standby here.
299 radar contact 4 miles southeast of Bakersfield Airport. What was your request again? Where are you headed to?
So we've got Paradise in VOR1, and then we've got 29 Palms in 113.4.
You can contact Bakersfield Tower 118.1, squawk 304.
And that's the 005 radial. Alright, we're still descending, and we're about 280 knots, and...
The 2877 radar contact, reply your flight plan, please.
We go 299.5, since they gave me the local altimeter setting, since we're going to be passing flight level 180.
Alright,
we're still on the 249 radial. And we're waiting for 003 to identify console.
6 Delta affirmative, that's a pass for the I-4, good job.
There's 299.5.
107 Kilo Charlie, affirmative, radar contact 1.
There's Lake Matthews over there, and then there's, I forget what they call that lake. And that's March Air Reserve Base right there.
7 Kilo Charlie, flighting 320, maintain 2000 to establish local clouds, clear out list, runway 30, approach, spec circle, runway 264.
21 DME, we have to be at 17,000, and here we are. We're almost on the money there, 285 knots. 17,000, and here comes the 005 radial out of Homeland on the right-hand side there. We see it coming in. Wow. How do I do it? 280 knots.
2000 to establish localizer, cleared out, that's runway 30, approach, spec circle, runway 265.
Okay, now we can continue to descend, and we can reduce speed. We're going to just maintain 270 now. We'll go to 16,000, which is going to be 17 DME from Paradise.
299 Bakersfield Tower,
and we have information Tango 299.5, so we'll go to SoCal, we're ready to go.
30 right, put a line.
And the cabin is depressurizing, everything is good there.
I'll repeat the instructions, see if you catch what I did there. Enter the upwind for left traffic.
Look at that, going right through the pass. Oh, that's beautiful. It doesn't get any better than that.
7 Kilo, try turn 10 degrees right for intercept.
Let's continue to descend. We can go to 14,000, 10 DME from Paradise.
America 711, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55. Is there anyone else that I'm missing there for the reconnection?
Peacocks, oops.
Sure, 210 Hotel Mike.
All right, and then we'll go ahead and tune Pomona, which is going to be coming up soon here. Pomona 110.4. 110.4.
Southwest 5175, contact SoCal approach 132.37.
132.37, 76175.
American 711, Los Angeles Center, climb tape off 290.
Go ahead and continue to descend.
210 Hotel Mike, contact 5 miles northwest, correction northeast of the Palm Springs VOR. Proceed direct Palm Springs, descend maintain 10,000. Palm Springs altimeter 290.
Okay, so let's go ahead and 10 DME now. We're at Peacocks. SoCal approach. Good morning, 76175, descending 13,700 feet to see the 2 arrival, and we have information. Tango.
Southwest City 175, SoCal approach, LA altimeter 299.5, clear out last runway 25 left approach.
Clear out last runway 25 left approach, Southwest 175, 299.5. Alright, so I don't know why he always gives me the altimeter setting, and he gave me 25 left. I'm going to request 24 right. And so I got approach Southwest 175 with request.
299 runway 30 right, clear land.
Alright, 8 DME is going to be Paradise. Alright, let's go ahead and start turning now.
7 Kilo Charlie, contact the Long Beach Tower 190.4.
From Paradise, let's go ahead and go to Pomona.
Southwest 5175, city request.
We would like to request the ILS runway 24 right if possible, Southwest 5175.
197 Kilo Charlie, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear to land, wind 2007.
Alright, 278.
7 Kilo Charlie, circle southeast of the airport for a left base runway 26.
There's Chino Airport straight ahead of us, about our 12 to 11 o'clock now. Oh.
Southwest 5175, clear ILS, runway 24 right approach.
Okay, we're clear to ILS 24 right approach, Southwest 5175. Alright, there's 1-2000 until we pass over Cebu.
Contact Salt Lake Center 135.
Alright, this is getting really overwhelming now, so let's go ahead and increase speed here so we don't slow down too much. Okay, so we don't need, we got Cebu, so 16 DME from, alright, we're already 16 DME. Let's go ahead and get the ILS in. So the ILS for 24 right, 108.5. Let's go ahead and get 108.5 in. And the course of 251.
0 Hotel Mike, contact SoCal approach 126.7.
And passed over Cebu, so let's just continue to descend now. The first initial approach fix is going to be Circus, which we will not be able to get because it's for deep GPS RNAV. So Skull, 37.3 miles, 10,000 feet. We're not getting any DME yet, but hopefully we will soon.
Center 210 Hotel Mike, so canal approach, safe approach.
See if we can identify the Morse, if we can hear it. 108.5, 108.5. And we'll set 251 on the first officer side as well. And we're doing 250 knots right now, so we definitely have to slow her down a bit so we don't bust the 250 below 10,000. And it slows up again. What's going on here? There we go. Alright, going to be passing 10,000, get all the lights on, and start switching to continuous, and the taxi lights can come on. We're going to have to speed brake her a bit. Okay. So approach course 251, minimums are going to be 200 feet for a straight-in ILS. So let's go ahead and set 200. And there's 250 knots, which we don't want to exceed. Let's go ahead and set 200 on the first officer side as well. Minimums are set. And in the event of a missed approach, we're going to climb to 2000, LAX 260 radio, rafts intersection, older rafts, 260 inbound, left-hand turns, 15.1 DME from rafts. So go ahead and set LAX as the standby, 113.6. Alright, let's go ahead and retract the speed brakes now. And set 251 here. 113.6, let's go ahead and set. Alright, so we got LAX VOR in. We're still above 230 knots, so we cannot go flaps 1. And it looks like we have localizer coming in, but we're not getting any more, or we're just not hearing it. We're not getting any DME is what it is. So, which is fine. We're just going to do what we can. Because I don't think that on the simulator DME doesn't work till about 20 miles out or something like that. So. Okay, so 24 right. And we're still doing 240 knots. Alright, the tower is going to be 133.9er for the north complex, so go ahead and get tower into standby. Come on. 133.9er. There it is, 133.9er set. Lights up says we're low, but we don't have any DME to verify that. Alright, there's 230 knots, flaps 1, speed check. We're just going to get her ready to go and get her configured as soon as possible because we don't want to get behind the airplane. There we go, it says we're 22 miles out now. Perfect, now we are getting DME. So 22 miles out, which would be at or above 6,000. Alright, so we're almost perfect. We're a little bit below the glide slope. That's going to identify live-in, and then route 19.4, 5,000. But the glide slope is saying that we're still low, but we're not. Make sure that we're at or above 5,000 until 19 DME. Alright, engine start switch to continuous, landing lights on, auto brake is set. We're going to arm the speed brake. Speed brake's armed. There's 19 DME. Let's continue to descend. And speed check, flaps 5. Balloon. Oh, we got disconnected again. Jeez. Stockholm approach, Southwest 5175 is with you. Looks like we got disconnected again.
Oh, City 175, I did as well. Contact LA Tower 120.905.
And 120.905, Southwest 5175. Actually, Stockholm approach for the north complex is 133.9er, correct?
That's correct. You can contact 33.9.
Yeah, 33.9, Southwest 5175. I don't want to correct them, but it was like... Los Angeles Tower, good morning, Southwest 175, ILS 24 right.
Southwest 5175, LA Tower, wind not available, runway 24 right, full line.
Clear land runway 24 right, Southwest 5175. I never heard that one before. Yeah, we got the wind anyway, right? 150 at 5.
Taxi with looking taxi for
It's just the way you said it was funny. Alright, let's start slowing her down now.
Near north ramp.
We're at the transient parking, which I believe is the north ramp.
Alright. For landing checklist. Start switch continuous. Landing gear is not down yet. Flaps are 5. Speed brakes armed. Auto brakes set.
You might be on the south there. Runway 24 taxi via Alpha.
And we're just trying to slow her down. That's all we're trying to do.
Alpha,
And minimums are set. In the event of a missed approach, we're going to go 260, 2,000 feet, and then wraps intersection 15.4 DME from LAX, holding the 260 inbound or outbound from LAX, left-hand turns. So missed approach is briefed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the network today. They keep getting disconnected. Okay, let's go ahead and go gear down. And And flaps 15, speed check. And VREF now should be 131 plus 5, which is going to be 136. And let's go ahead and get her configured. And speed check, flaps 30.
That's the 210 Hotel Mike, Heavy.
Go ahead and start increasing power here as the flaps create tremendous drag.
Good afternoon, River 48427, holding short of runway 24 at Alpha, ready for takeoff.
We're a little bit below the glide slope, so. Alright, so before landing checklist instructions, continuous landing gears down, flaps 30, auto brakes set, speed brakes armed, before landing checklist complete. And we're cleared to land.
48427, Fulton Tower, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, and right downwind departure.
Just trying to get her stabilized here.
Right downwind departure, runway 24, clear for takeoff from 47.
Alright, 200 foot is the minimums.
Glide slope.
And it says we're below the glide slope, so let's go ahead and
Las Vegas
ready to
clearance,
set.
November 350 Kilo Single IFR French Valley.
We are a little bit below, we're about a dot above or below the glide slope there. But we are center on the localizer.
Turn 350 Kilo Tango, Las Vegas clearance, clear to French Valley Airport.
Just reduce the power a bit because we're a little bit fast. 3 knots faster.
That's filed, except after Victor 283 Homeland, direct. Climb via SID, squawk 6177.
Okay, instruments are good, engines are good. 500 feet, stable.
Okay, cleared as filed. chase departure, vector transition, climb via SID, except after Victor 283, Homeland, then direct, squawk 6177.
Runway in sight, landing.
350 Bill Tango.
Kilo Tango, read that correct.
Okay, that was harder than it looked. Alright. Reversers. Speed brakes up. That was harder than it looked. Alright, decelerating, 100 knots. This is a very weird flying airplane. It just porpoises, so you really have to finesse it. 80 knots. And we'll take Alpha Alpha, I believe. That's the next one here. 60 knots. And auto brake come off. And we'll take the high speed here, which is Alpha Alpha. Welcome to Los Angeles. And we'll get the reversers closed. Stow the reversers there. Alright, there's Alpha Alpha, and then also retract the speed brakes. Alright, holding short at 2-4 left. And LA Tower, Southwest 5175, holding short at 2-4 left at Alpha Alpha, taxi Terminal 1. Alright, let's go ahead and just come off.
Southwest 5175, cross right 24 left at Alpha Alpha, and contact ground 121.65 on the other side.
Yeah, cross runway 24 left at Alpha Alpha 121.65 on the other side, Southwest 5175.
American 711, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
Set those. And the speed brake doesn't want to come down. Alright, there we go. Stow the speed brake. And 121.65 the other side. Nobody is taking off. That's good. And nobody on that side. Clear left and right. Start retracting the flaps. Let's go ahead and get the APU on. APU start. That was harder than it looked. It was not that hard. Now we actually didn't do too bad this time. Hand flying it most of the time. Okay, let's go ahead. We crossed 24 left at Alpha Alpha. Let's go ahead and 121.65.
Departure.
Over departure, number 48427.
at 12165. Los Angeles ground, Southwest 5175, clear of runway 24 left at Alpha Alpha, taxi at Terminal 1. Transponder goes to off, or not off, on, but just not TARA. We get disconnected again? Nope. Alright, so after landing, before taxi approach, that's a fast seat, but we got the APU on, so let's go ahead and switch the APU generator. Why not? Ready for
427, run to contact SoCal approach 135.4. Southwest 5175, Los Angeles ground, taxi gate via Echo.
Okay, taxi gate via Echo, Southwest 5175, thanks. Alright, so gate via Echo. We can get the strobe lights off, forgot to do that. And we can get all the landing lights already came, no, we'll get them off now. And landing lights are off, and we'll get to keep the taxi lights on. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it. Lots of work, but that's what makes this airplane fun, is that you're constantly working. You're never not doing anything. So,
yeah,
that's what makes it fun.
Long Beach ground, Cessna 162 Alpha Zulu at the west ramp, like the taxi VFR 225 right.
Let's see, we've got about 6,000 pounds of fuel left. Wow. Or actually, no, that's 5,000 on each side. 10,000 pounds still. I don't know, SimBrief seems to give me excessive fuel. It's more than what we need.
48, correction, Piper 48427, SoCal approach, over FlyJsim Airport 2700, Ontario altimeter 29906.
Alright, we're going to
Long Beach ground, Cessna 162 Alpha Zulu is at the west ramp and would like a western departure, and we have the ATIS.
Via Echo.
Says 162 Alpha Zulu, Long Beach ground. Yeah, the other guy was reading back, that's why I couldn't get to you. Say again, you were blocked.
We're at the west ramp.
No, we'll repeat that landing. We'll see
and
what
we'd
it looks
like a west departure.
I'm pretty sure it was decent.
162 Alpha Zulu. On departure flighting 270, maintain VFR out of below 2,500.
The scenery's going weird, but yeah, it is pretty hazy right now.
Correction, runway 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot Delta.
Yeah, that was about
taxi
50 minutes.
Via Foxtrot Delta.
Not bad.
Student pilot Cessna 808 Lima Sierra Slant Gulf with information India at the east ramp on Dove Street, looking to do some touch and goes.
Student pilot, my other aircraft was again?
You don't have to give your aircraft type and equipment suffix.
So I-4 thermal.
Alright, we'll just take this gate here. I don't know what it is, but it's a gate, so it'll work. It's an easy straight in approach.
Hotel, lumber clearance on request. Student pilot calling, you get your call sign.
Cessna 808 in Lima Sierra.
Perfect. Yeah, I like that parking. It's easy when you're outside.
Long Beach ground,
let's go ahead and disconnect from
162 Alpha Zulu.
flight now. And taxi lights can come off. And we're going to keep the anti-collision lights on until we are 20% of N2 and less on the engines. Let's go ahead and kill the fuel to the engines. Yeah, that landing looked harder than it was, trust me. It's just, I've got this realism client that's supposed to make things better, but it just makes things worse. I have to play with it or something. Let's go ahead and see the replay since we disconnected from Pilotedge. Alright, we'll do a tower view. Yeah, there's no way it was that bad. Hey, look, we're stabilized and everything. Hey, no way it was that hard. It always does that, though. Look at that. There's the threshold right there. Yeah, you really have to, like, fly it to the runway. And that's basically what I did. Kept the power in until about 20 feet. And see, look at that. Oh, yeah, that was not... Oh, we bounced, too, did we? Yeah, we did bounce. I didn't know that we bounced. But it doesn't matter. It wasn't that bad. We did bounce, but... yeah, we bounced a little bit. Look at that. Thrust reverses and everything. Alright, well anyway. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. Found it fun. Constantly working the whole time. That's what makes this airplane really fun. FlyJsim B732 from the xplane.org store there, if you're interested. Well, join me next time. Please like and subscribe and follow my YouTube channel, which is Jet Airplane, and my Twitch, which is also Jet Airplane, as you already well know. Fly safe, have fun, and we'll see you next time.